Hello and welcome back. Well, if you recall, guys, last time we ate some sashes for dinner or for lunch, I guess. Now it's more like dinner time. Um, and we finished a bunch of quests. We leveled up. We're pretty happy with our situation here. I believe now, obviously, we should head back to Paratarsir because we have unfinished business there. We have to search the ruins. We have to search the storeroom, probably the unmarked room. So I shall see you over there pretty soon. Okay, I believe swimming towards storeroom is the best angle of attack here. I believe this is a storeroom over there. Here we have the usual bunch of robbers. And our reputation keeps on rising, which makes me happy. Though having a great reputation with some lazy rangers is not on my top list of I don't know, exciting things, but I'm still excited. Okay. Yes, Paratarsir storeroom. Okay, let's open and enter. Wow, yeah, this is a cool storeroom. Loaded cart. A cart that the robbers have loaded down with something. Yeah, definitely with something. A bunch of those, huh? Okay. While looking through the cart, you're ambushed by tomb robbers. Yes, I am. No problem, though. Shall defeat those. Okay. Let's check the next cart. While looking through the cart, you're ambushed by tomb robbers. Always in two. You always come 2 by 2. You're already too weak. Should come 16 at a time. While looking through the cart, you're ambushed by tomb robbers. Wow, it's almost automatic. Wow. That was silly. Now what? Well, we just need to talk to Darrow. Okay. Well, the storeroom is, it's not so big. One thing. Second, they only have 3 cards here, and they're all filled with something. So, if they're hoping to get more stuff, I mean, really, you only have 3 cards. Let's say you're waiting for a 4th card to be filled up with whatever you think it's valuable, important, doesn't matter. Why do you need like dozens and dozens of tomb robbers? You know? Why? You know? For that level of like, stored supplies. Doesn't make sense to me. So we finished our base Slayer deed. Yes, indeed. So now we'll have to deal with the advanced Robert Slayer deed, which will take a while. Even here, considering we have to defeat 180 of those guys, it would take a while. Okay, we're making our way slowly and surely towards the unmarked room, where we have to search the ruins. And hopefully that will produce something of significance to us. Reveal some of the plans, not of the robbers themselves, but of the higher level enemies. One can only hope. And that's why I'm doing this, not because somebody gave me a quest to do it, but because I think it might actually be meaningful. Okay. As usual, the desperate ones are females around here. Just quit. If you're desperate, don't stop being a tomb robber, you know? Okay, let's open that door as well and enter. Paratarsir proper. Now that's a more significant place. Okay. Alright. Let's defeat those guys first before we do anything else. No questions asked. If you're attacking us, we'll attack you back and defeat you. Ancient tomb. An ancient tomb. Who knows what awaits within? Yeah, let's try to find out. Here goes nothing. A tomb robber attempts to stop you. Bart Madget. Yes, Bart Madget? I see the false orders worked. Too bad I didn't catch a ranger with them. Oh, Bart Tarsier has no wealth left. We've picked over and stripped the carcass of these ruins. We've got someone here. Yes, we did. Okay, so after all, it was pretty empty, huh? Tomb robber defeated. Yes, indeed. Well, it's flooded here. Wait a second. Is there anything in the tomb here? Nothing that I can see. Yeah, I guess he's not lying. So, false order. Why all the sophistication? Why do you guys linger around here if we've picked everything of value and don't expect to find anything further value? Why bother with false orders and just trying to sustain dozens and dozens of people here for a prolonged period of time? Why? I'm still at a loss. I'm sure I'm missing something, but I can't understand. There must be a reason, more compelling than a no reason, you know? Yes, I'm sure. Perhaps the Rangers will provide us with some insight, finally. Finally, they'll prove useful to us in some way. And by us, I mean, you know, for the cause of Middle-earth, you know? For the united cause of the free peoples here in Middle-earth. Not my personal cause. Not our personal cause. I don't care about that. On that note, let's see. I shall see you over there at the Colossus. And here we are, back at Hiking's Crossing. Alright. Let's talk to you, Adelaide Tian.
What do you need?
So, their leader attempted to ambush you? It appears like this was all just a ruse then. The robbers have been getting increasingly clever in their attempts to ambush us. Not clever enough to best you, though. One day, with the rest of Eventim, Baratarsia will see her glory restored. How? With so many tomb robbers and without my help? I don't see how that will happen. You really need to change your ways, Rangers. I won't be here always to help you. Okay, let's talk to Darrow now.
What do you need?
So there was nothing but dirt and rubble in the carts, and an ambush awaiting those that sought them out? If the robbers are this devious here, I shudder to think what troubles will await us within the estates to the north. Oh yeah? That's all you have to say to me? Great. Well, here's the thing. There is no way all those dozens of robbers would be staying there just to play ruses on the lazy rangers here, right? They have some other reason. They're still waiting for something. Maybe they're not hoping to find anything else in the ruins, but for some reason, from some key strategic reason, they keep occupying those ruins. And that's all I have to say about it. Now let's munch on more sashes. We have accumulated about 25. And maybe by the time we eat all of those, our reputation will be high enough that we'll become friends. Uh-oh, except for the lag. Friends with the rangers here, but we'll see. Rather, the wardens of Anuminas. Those rangers right next to me here are definitely not the wardens of Anuminas. So I guess technically that faction will be much more significant to us than the rangers here. Okay, no friendship yet? Fine. Be it as it may, we continue now past the Colossus, and we need to get to Tinodir now for two reasons. One is bringing Aragorn's letter to Kaliningrad, which obviously is very important, excuse me. And the other one is to talk to Orchauve, as directed by the locals here. Let's see. Major ruins here. I'm sure we have to go and explore those. But for now, let's continue our way down here. On the long roads, on the long roads, on the long roads to the island. On the long road to the island. Wow, that's quite the rock here. And that's quite the statues here. Pretty fancy. Real cool too. I love the design. Okay. So the way to the island is this. Right? Yep. Impressive moss. I mean, this is like 2 feet thick moss at some places. Crazy. Really likes this rock. The moss, I mean. Very cool. Wow. Those are some grand ruins. Yeah. You can only imagine the magnificence of the North Kingdom when it was still in existence. But it is long gone now, never to return to its former shape, that's for sure. Okay, we are here at Tinodir, and not Kolob has a
How
real
can I
name.
be of service?
Great, I'm so excited about stable masters that are not unnamed, as I'll keep repeating. Now, I'm sorting out the bits of pottery and other things I have found. Well, good for you, Astiu. Let's see. Let's talk to Kaliningrad here, who is the main person. It looks like. Yes, you look serious. Anuminas was once the shining jewel of Evendim. It will be so again.
Greetings.
What is that you have there? A letter from Aragorn? Let me see it. What is it you call yourself? Basselbur? What a horrible name. I'm sorry, but this note is not enough. Tomb robbers have plundered the vaults and tombs of Anuminas, seeking to despoil the heritage of the Dunedain. This could be a forgery intended to relax our guard. Nay, I am afraid I cannot trust the words of this letter. How am I to know you're true? Deeds, not words, matter to me. Fair enough, especially in these times, deeds, not words, matter more. Especially considering they're lazy rangers, their words are worthless. Mostly. Any case.
What do you need?
You put me in a difficult situation, Basabor. I cannot in good conscience help you without first administering a test of your character. But if you're indeed sent by Aragorn, any delay is an affront to my lord. I will not make this decision alone. Render your aid to the rest of my brethren, to Astiel, Forcon, and Netmon. Once they're satisfied that you are indeed of good character, and do not have villainous motives, I will consider your petition once more. You'll find my fellow rangers here at Tinodir. If, however, you prove false, I will have you cast into the lake with any of your robber friends that I catch. I understand. You shall not be able to cast me into the lake, though. Loyalty's proof.
What do you need?
You will find Astiul, Forcon, and Netmon here on Tinodir. Give them your aid, and once they are all satisfied with your actions, I will reconsider your petition. Fine. What else?
How can I be of service?
Have you yet been to the encampment of our brothers in the North Downs? Once fair Estildine still serves us honorably, even now as a base for our rangers, to train and prepare as the forces of Angmar pour down from the northern wastes. Yep, I have been there many times now. Not that we don't need your help here, but you may wish to speak with Netor in Estildine. I've heard that matters there have become quite dire, as the orcs encamp in ever greater numbers and threaten to overwhelm our people. Sorry to hear that. I was just there. Hopefully, they're in no more dire situation than the one I found them in last time I met them. But who knows?
What do you need?
Netor at the Steltin will wish to speak with you, Vasselbor. Okay, but of course we're not done here yet. First, let's talk to Orchauve over here. The twilight fields bring back many fond memories.
How can I be of service?
Ah, fresh blood. You may be just what we need to begin reclaiming the eastern estates. Good. What do you have for me?
Could I speak with you a moment?
We often keep in touch with the elves of the Rivendell. Oh, really? One called Barakian I consider a close friend. A letter I received from him not long ago indicated that trouble was afoot within the Trollshaws, and he was seeking my advice. I worry for him. He has a small camp far to the east of here, in the Trollshaws, just beyond the last bridge from the Lone Lands. Would you go to him and learn what troubles him? That's a vast distance to cover, so I'll do this later, but sure, I will.
How can I be of service?
Have you spoken to Barkin yet? I shall not answer your question. He has a camp in the Trollshaw. Yes, in the Trollshaws. Sure, he does.
Stay a moment.
We have just gotten word from Rivendell that Master Elrond wishes to speak with you. Really? And yet you don't trust me around here? I know not what about, but I have found it is best not to keep powerful elf lords waiting. Sure. Refuge of the elves. Okay.
What can I do for you?
You should go at once to Rivendell and speak with Master Elrond. Okay. Won't be right away, but what else?
Could I speak with you a moment?
The land to the east of here is called the Fields of Twilight. Within it are the ruins of several ancient estates. These places were once home to powerful families within the kingdom. They grew grain and raised animals used to feed the city and provided work for many of the people. Now, they're disgraced by robbers, overtaken by nature, desecrated by goblins, and one now even serves as a camp for a force from Angmar. It is an affront to all who draw their heritage from the shores of this lake. I have detailed in this journal notes about the estates and the threats availing them. Please, take it and read from it as you explore the fields of twilight. It will guide you if you choose to help us reclaim these ancient ruins. Sure, I will help you reclaim those ruins. The Twilight Estates.
What can I do?
My journal contains all the information you will need. Quest item. Oh, yes. Okay. I guess that's the first note he has. Okay. Tam Nadbart is the nearest of the ruined estates and our first priority. While the threats to it are not great, they must not be trivialized in their importance, for Tam Nambart is being reclaimed by nature itself. Tam Nambart was once a great hall. You can see that in what still stands today. This will not be the case for long, though, and not because of looters or goblins. It is the ivy, I tell you. It grows deep into the cracks in the walls and slowly pushes the bricks apart until nothing is left standing. It is also threatened by a source that itself is not threatening. A herd of elk has settled in its walls. Well, if they munch on the ivy, it might be a good thing, no? They are not a problem of themselves. However, soon they will bring predators, wolves, hungry robbers, wargs, and goblins from the northern hills. I see. I see how it is. Okay, what else?
Might I take a moment of your
When
time?
I stayed in Esteldin, I made friends with a group of Earth King that lived not far from the refuge. They were holding out valiantly against the oppression of Angmar. Seeing what we have gone through here, I think of them and wonder if they're well. I would like you to go and find out. If they are, I'm sure there is work to be done there. Their camp is north of Esteldin, just beyond the Ram Duath. Yes, we have been there if you recall, guys, when we were doing the deeds that are technically within the North Downs, but really it was part of Angmar. The Earth King of Lemakoti, yes.
What do you
Go
need?
now and speak with the Earth King of Lemakoti. It definitely won't be now. It definitely won't be now, but I shall speak to them in due time. Um, the troll shows, same thing. All those places are too far for us to deal with now. However, let me check here. We have more quests to pick up from here that hopefully will deal with regional matters in order to gain the trust of the main guy here. So let's talk to Forcon.
Might I take a moment of your time?
You say you have been sent here by Aragorn. Sure you have, and I am Arvidui Last King. You don't trust me either, do you? Kalenglat is right not to trust you, if you ask me. Still, I'm not going to turn down a helping hand. If you can convince me that you're not a robber trying to make off with precious relics of the Dunedain, I will put in a good word for you with Kalenglat. But you will not have it easy. Bats and barghests have begun creeping into Park Aduial from the fields of Fornost, and we rangers have been too busy dealing with the tomb robbers of Evendim to drive off the creatures. Head east, towards Fornost, defeat the winged beasts and their foul hounds in Park Aduial, and then return to me with word of your deeds. Also, now you trust my word. Oh, I defeated 6 bats, I defeated 6 bargets, whatever. Evils out of Fornost.
What can I do for you?
Every minute you stand here allows bats and bargets from the fields of Fornost to pass into Part Aduial, Basibor. You're not improving my opinion of you with inaction. Hey, don't rush me, please. Okay, let's talk to Astil next.
Stay a moment.
I'm not as suspicious of your identity as Kalenglat, but I will do as he wishes. You must prove to me that you have an honest heart and are not allied with those who seek to plunder my Dunedain heritage. Jetsam sometimes washes onto the shores of this island from out in the lake, and the tomb robbers seek it out in search of jewels and other valuable trinkets. These pieces once belonged to the law-abiding people of Arnor and to their kings in Anuminas. We cannot allow the robbers to get their hands on any more of them. So what are you doing about it personally, huh? Nothing. Follow the island's western shore northward, Bassador, and look for Jetsam among the reeds. I will be interested in seeing any damp pottery shards you can recover. Beware of tomb robbers, for they seek the same thing, though for very different reasons. Return to me when you have gathered enough fragments, and I will see if you have recovered anything of interest. Well, what if I cannot find enough fragments to satisfy your needs? Would you then think that I'm a tomb robber? Washed up on the shore.
How can I be of service?
You will find Jetsam along the island's western shore, north of the ranger camp. Return to me with any damn pottery shards you can recover, and beware of the tomb robbers that prowl the lakeside. Okay, fine. Now where is the last person I need to talk to? Maybe over there? Tarsia has been made safer by your efforts. See? This lady trusts me. Unity Tilden trusts me. Well, talk to Kalenglat on my behalf, right? Tell them what I did for the lazy rangers. The tomb robbers of Eventim are ruffians and outlaws. Show them no mercy. I haven't shown them really mercy, which is kind of troubling.
Would you do something for me?
Kalenglat is a wise ranger who has seen many summers, and I trust his judgment as my own. If he is not convinced of your honesty, I remain unconvinced as well. North of Tinudir, in Turn Forneck, an ancient stone overlook stands watch atop one of the tallest hills. Jape Grimshaw, leader to one of the robber bands that has caused us so much trouble, plans his band's activities from its heights. If you seek to prove yourself to me and Calinglad, you will put an end to Jape Grimshaw. You will find Bharat Rat, the flat stone platform atop the tall hills of Turn Forneck, northeast of Tinudir and north of Tam Ornen. You will find Jape there as well. They spy from the heights.
Greetings.
Bharat Rat is atop one of the tallest hills of Tirn Forneck, northeast of Tinudir and north of Tam Ornen. You will find Jape Grimshaw there, planning the activities of his robber gang. Fair enough. Well, we've gathered all the quests we could for now from here. That's a good stopping point for this episode. The sands of the Barendalf are always dangerous for the unprepared. Oh, I'm sure. Yes, on that note, guys, you'll take deeds, not words, to prove yourself to me. Yes, you told me this already. Okay, finally, on that note, guys, I bid you farewell until next time. Take care. See you soon, my friends. Goodbye.